sports. It's in the game.
It's week 7 of the National Football League. And we're going to see Travis Etienne. He had the D's number a week ago, over 150 yards rushing. It's the Jags and the Saints.
On the go.
Here's a Louisiana native from the town of Jennings. It's Travis Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram: 5 catches, 53 yards.
When you turn in good, consistent performances each and every week, you will rank in the top 10 in the league in receiving yards, and he's number 7 currently, hoping to move up as time goes on.
2nd and 3. Looking downfield for Jones. That's caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Etienne.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured. shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Now receiver in motion left.
Once more, Etienne. And this time he is into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this.
Now Etienne to start the drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
The Jaguars at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 3rd down gain of 19. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the...
Here we go, here we go!
They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
That's complete to his tight end, Farrell.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Dancing to his left. Shrugs him off. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Here we go.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards.
You look at this Saints defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Steps away to his left. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
ETN up the middle.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Jaguars go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile.
Ready, break.
In motion goes the tight end.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Stays on his feet. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, ETN.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The play over before it really got started thanks to Pete Werner.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now back to throw. Man open, here is Jones.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Zay Jones,
70 yards.
And the Jaguars have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why?
Come on, set. Go.
Off the option, here's ETN. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's got his big tight end, Farrell, complete.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
First down, Jacksonville.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
A short throw to Ingram.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
First down.
And they'll try to run the option here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That is caught.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Let's go now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Jamal Agnew
From 3 yards out.
And the Jags are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these young...
Okay, ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. In the early games, a lot of good matchups, one being in Indianapolis. A tough one for the Colts as they'll match up against the Cleveland Browns. In the late afternoon games, it'll be loud in Kansas City, that's for sure, as it'll be the Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. And then finally, the national game on Sunday night, it's a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
57 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run. I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Right there, hurt.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
Powering his way forward. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Go, Reed, go.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. In motion left goes Jones. This thrown quickly out to Jones. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Panther Street.
He'll look to throw. Touchdown!
Zay Jones.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Jaguars are able to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
On second down, ETN once more.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
88 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
And a very elusive run as he'll wind up getting about 9 on that one.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Another tote for ETN.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Complete to Jones. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. They'll set up to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brenton Strange, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars just continue to roll. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Ready! Check!
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Down to about the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been automatic. How about 8 for 8 in the game thus far? This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey,
Now we're going to get another look at this one. Dennis Allen not happy, so he has thrown the challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
2nd and 3 from the 9. A handoff for Etienne.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
129 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They'll try to run with Etienne.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Travis Etienne hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a
Come on, set.
man in motion is Agnew. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
Okay, ready?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On the set.
3rd and 5.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
I thought they might take a shot down the field.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation